Hey friends, Miss Cassie here with Solon Public Library's Digital Storytime. This month we are asking questions, and this week we are going to ask the question, where? But first we need to sing our welcome song, and we need to get our clapping hands ready. So we're gonna wiggle our fingers and shake our hands and rub them together really fast, really fast, really fast, and put them on our knees. Okay, here we go. If you wanna read a book, clap your hands. If you wanna read a book, clap your hands. If you wanna read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you wanna read a book, clap your hands. All right, what do we do after we clap our hands? That's right, we stomp our feet. If you wanna read a book, stomp your feet. If you wanna read a book, stomp your feet. If you wanna read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you wanna read a book, stomp your feet. What do we do after we stomp our feet? That's right, we twirl around. If you wanna read a book, twirl around. If you wanna read a book, twirl around. If you wanna read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you wanna read a book, twirl around. All right, for our last verse, we're gonna be as quiet as we can, and we're gonna whisper, hooray. If you wanna read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. If you wanna read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. If you wanna read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you wanna read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. Our theme song this month is questions, and we are going to count our questions on our question words on our fingers. So here we go. We all have questions, yes we do, and this is how we ask them. Who, what, where, when, why? Who, what, where, when, why? Who, what, where, when, why? And that is how we ask them. Yay! Our first book today is one of my very favorites. It's called Press Here, written and illustrated by Hervé Toulet. Ready? Press here and turn the page. Ready? We're gonna press the yellow circle one time. And you can hold up your hand like it's the book, and you can press, pretend the yellow circle is there. We're gonna press together. Ready? 1. What happened? That's right, now there are 2 circles. Can you show me your 2s? 2 yellow circles. Okay, we're gonna press the yellow dot again. 1. What happened? That's right, now there are 3 yellow circles. Okay, we're gonna rub the dot on the left gently. Hold up your hand. We're gonna rub gently. What happened? That's right, that dot turned red. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing to the one on the right. Can you rub gently? What do you think is going to happen to the dot we just rubbed? It turned blue. Fabulous. Okay, now 5 quick taps on the yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now there are 5 yellow dots. And where are the yellow dots? That's right, they're lined up in the middle of the page. Okay, now we're gonna tap the red dot 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now there are 5 red dots and 5 yellow dots. And then we're going to tap the blue dot 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now there are 5 red dots, 5 yellow dots, and 5 blue dots. Okay, now we're going to shake the book just a little bit. You can shake your own book, your hand, just a little bit. What happened? All the dots got all mixed up. Okay, not bad. Try a little harder. We'll shake our little book a little bit harder. Oh, now they're really mixed up. Okay, now we're gonna tilt the page to the left to see what happens. We're gonna tilt like this. And oh my gosh, look, all the dots fell to the bottom of the page. All right, now we're gonna tilt it the other way just a little bit. And look, now they're all on the other page. Okay, we're gonna shake our book one more time to get everything back in order. Ready? 1. Oh, and look, now our dots are all nice and lined up. Interesting. Okay, now we're gonna press down really hard on just the yellow dots. Ready? And there are 5 yellow dots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The lights went out. Okay, now we're gonna try pressing them all again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And phew, all the lights turned back on. But hang on. Some of those dots seem to have switched places. But which ones have switched? Let's look at the pattern. There's red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue, red, blue, yellow. That's not the pattern. The pattern is red, yellow, blue. Those silly dots got mixed up. Okay, now we're gonna press really hard on all of the dots. Ready? Just like the keys on the piano, we're gonna press them all down and slide. And look, we turned off the lights, but now we can see all the dots, not just the yellow ones. Not bad. Now we're gonna shake them up a little bit again. Remember this from before? Oh, but look, this time they made a rainbow. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now we're gonna try blowing on them to get rid of the black. Are you ready? It's working. Let's blow a little bit harder. Oops, that might have been a little too hard. We're gonna stand the book up straight to drop the dots back down again. Oh, good, here they are. All right, now we're gonna clap our hands one time. And look, they got a little bit bigger. Let's see what happens if we clap 2 times. 1, 2. Look, now they're even bigger. What happens if we clap 3 times? 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, look how big they are. Let's clap more. Let's clap more. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep going. Oh my goodness. Keep going, keep clapping, keep clapping. Uh-oh, it's too loud. Quick, press the white dot. Boop. Bravo. Should we do it all over again? We could go back to the beginning. And if you want to, you can check out this book from the library and you can read it as many times as your parents will let you. Or you can start this story back over at the beginning. Okay, we're gonna sing a song called The Hat Song, and we are gonna make a little hat out of our hands and just put it up on top of our heads like a party hat. And then we're gonna move our hat around to lots of different places. And we might need to make a tiny hat with our hand like this and put it in silly places that we would never wear a hat, like our shoulders or our elbows or our knees. But first, we're gonna start with our silly hat on our heads. Are you ready? Here we go. On my head, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my head wibble wobbles to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? What do you think? Where should we put our hat next? How about on our shoulder? We've got a little hat here. On my shoulder, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my shoulder wibble wobbles to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? Where do you think? Where should our silly hat go next? What about on our elbow? On my elbow, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my elbow wibble wobbles to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? Let's do one more. Ready? Let's put it on our bellies. On my belly, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my belly wibble wobbles to and fro. Where else can my silly hat go? All right, our last place we're gonna put our silly hat is on our hands. Are you ready? We could just do it like this. On my hands, I wear my hat. It is such a quiet hat that my hands don't wiggle, they just go clap. Then I fold them in my lap. Yay! Okay, friends, I have my I Spy board here with me today, and we are going to play I Spy together. So I'm going to give you 3 clues, and you are going to tell me what I'm looking at and where it is on the board. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. I spy with my little eye something that is green. So look at the board, find something that is green. Okay, here's your second clue. I spy with my little eye something that is green and round. Do you see something on the board that is green and round? Okay, here's the third clue. I spy with my little eye something that is green and round and has black spots. Can you see something that is green and round and has black spots? If you said it's the green ladybug, you are right. Good job. Give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, here is our second item. Are you ready? Our second thing. So totally different. Clear your mind. Ready? I spy with my little eye something that is gold. Do you see something that is gold on the I Spy board? Okay, here's your second clue. I spy with my little eye something that is gold and shiny. Do you see something that is gold and shiny on the board? Okay, here's your third clue. I spy with my little eye something that is gold and shiny and long. Do you see something on the board that is gold and shiny and long? If you said this gold necklace, you are right. Good job, friends. Give yourselves a pat on the back. All right, here's our last I Spy. Clear your mind. We're starting over. I spy with my little eye something that is white. Do you see something that is white on the I Spy board? Okay, here's your second clue. I spy with my little eye something that is white and fluffy. Do you see something that is white and fluffy on the I Spy board? Okay, here's your third clue. I spy with my little eye something that is white and fluffy and long. Do you see something that is white and fluffy and long on the I Spy board? If you said it's this Q-tip, you would be right. Give yourself a pat on the back. All right, friends, if you want to pause story time, you can play I Spy with your friends and family too. And you can take turns giving clues and seeing if they can guess what you spy with your little eye. Our last book today is called Where is Jumper? Written and illustrated by Ellen Stoll Walsh. Jumper is one of these cute little mice. The mice climbed over and around the rocks. How many mice do you see? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mice. And they ran across a log, one in front of the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mice. But somewhere between the log and the pond, Jumper disappeared. How many mice do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where could Jumper be hiding? The mice looked for him inside the cave and outside the cave and below the fallen tree. And they looked up among the branches and down into Mole's tunnel. And here's Mole, but no Jumper. What if the sneaky weasel got him? Oh no. Then something moved underneath the leaves and out popped Jumper. And off he went through the woods. Look, we have all 5 mice back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But now, where is Jumper? He just loves to hide. Now I see 1, 2, 3, 4 mice. But I also see a fifth mouse's little hand poking out in this picture. Do you see where Jumper's hand is? That's right, he's hiding behind one of the trees with just one little paw poking out. And then look, here he is. But now, where is everyone else? The end. All right, friends, this is the end of our Where story time. And our secret code for our Winter Library Challenge is SPY, SPY. So make sure that you have a grown-up help you write that down to get points for our Winter Library Challenge. But now it's time for our goodbye song. We read a book and we played a game and we sang a song together. We read a book and we played a game. We had a fun adventure. Now go read a book and go play a game and sing a little tune. Go read a book and go play a game. We'll see you back here soon. See you next time, friends. Bye.